I tested 3 ways for ask for clarity without sounding like I don't know what I'm doing, and one of them worked. I'm still emotionally recovering from the other 2. So today I'm going to focus on what worked and show you exactly how to get your manager to open up and give you the clarity you need to actually lead. This is the #1 frustration that I hear from managers at all levels, so you are not alone if you feel lost sometimes. A few years ago, I joined a company as a tech lead. On day 1, I got a huge project, refactoring 20 plus backend services just into 5. But nobody could actually explain how the system works. Nobody had a full picture. Every service was using a different technology, like a car made of different vehicles. I asked my manager and other leads to figure out what the first step even was, but I kept getting vague answers. I opened the code, looked like one of those magic eye posters, and closed it again. Somehow, over time, I felt like a messenger between my boss and my team, and deep down, I felt like I'm not good enough. But here's what I realized since. I wasn't stuck because I wasn't good enough. I was stuck because I didn't know how to ask for clarity. And if you ever felt like that, this is the good news. Getting out of that isn't that complicated. There are 3 shifts that help me to go from stuck and confused to actually leading with clarity. And the last one saved my sanity. Let's start with the first one, the roots. Sometimes the problem isn't clarity, it's confidence. We say things like, I need direction, or I want to make sure I'm aligned. But underneath that, we're often just afraid of doing the wrong move. I saw this with someone in my team during that refactoring project. Smart guy, solid developer. The issue was that he kept asking questions. I thought I need to hold his hand through every step. Then one day it hits me. All he really needed was someone to tell him, yes, you are doing it correct. This is the right step. He didn't need instructions. He needed confidence. That made me wonder, how often do I do that? It is not an easy thing to admit. So here is a quick test for next time that you are stuck. Am I stuck because I don't know what to do next? Or do I just want someone to confirm that I'm on the right track? Give it a try, you might become surprised what comes up. If you are not sure about the answer, just try writing it down, what you are planning to do, and see which one needs clarity and which one needs confirmation. And when you know the gaps, you still need to ask for clarity in a way that actually works. That's the next shift. And it's one that changes how people see you and how much support you actually get. Confusion is normal, but staying confused is optional. Shift 2, the branches. Some leaders are great at giving a direction, not this one. Another one, they expect you to figure it out on your own. But either way, there is a simple way to get them open up. Sometimes we ask a question before we look at the full picture, without knowing what's the goal or what does success look like for this project. That one move, stepping back and looking at the full picture, can clear up so much fog. Then, when you ask for direction, make it specific. Skip the vague stuff like, I need a direction. That's like telling the IT to fix your computer without telling what's broken.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Okay, well, are you sure that it's plugged in?
Instead, bring them into your thought process. Like, I'm deciding between X and Y. Do you think one fit better in your priority? Now, they are not thinking instead of you, they are reacting to your thinking. Here is how it sounds in real life. Instead of, where should we start? Try something like, we looked at these services and we think we should start here. What do you think? Are we missing anything? You see the shift? Now you are not waiting, you are leading the conversation. This small change doesn't clarify your task. It positions you as a positive and reliable person. Now, this is the part that most people skip, but actually it makes a huge difference. Be open about what you don't know. If you're usually doing a solid work and asking smart questions, there is no shame on asking the things that you don't know. Nobody would judge if you say, here is what I know and here is where I'm stuck a little bit. Ironically, some managers will open up more when they see that you are open too. Shift 3 surprised me the most, until you realize nearly everyone gets it wrong. So let's say you've done all these, but things are still messy. Priorities keep changing, and your manager avoid giving you clear answers or get defensive. At that point, it might not be a communication problem anymore. It might be a leadership problem. And I don't mean your leadership. But here is the part that most people get wrong. Before you jump into the conclusion or searching for a new job, pause and evaluate. Are you growing, learning, and valued, even if things are messy? Because actually sometimes the workspace is good. You just need a different approach. But other time, it might be time to move on. Recognizing this helped me to stop blaming myself and start to take some clear decisions for the future. It wasn't easy to accept that the confusion might not be fixable from my side, but acknowledging this felt freeing. Like finally seeing after a few months in the fog. Well, this metaphor might not work well unless you're from the UK. But what happens when you decide to stay but your manager keeps changing the priorities? In that case, check this video. I'll show you how to push back confidently without sounding negative. I'm Sam Levine, thank you for watching and see you soon.